It so happened, but God had it all worked out beforehand, that the Roman emperor wanted to do a head count of the people in his vast empire, which included Nazareth and the whole land where the Jews lived. Inconvenient for Joseph and Mary, this meant that just about the time Mary was due to have her baby, they had to go to Bethlehem to be registered for taxation purposes. Bethlehem was Joseph's family town. It was also David's town, the designated place for the birth of God's Son, just as the prophets foretold. They went to Bethlehem. They were poor people and the inns were full. They ended up sheltering with the animals. And it was there, surrounded by cattle, that Mary had her baby boy. They didn't have a cot, so they wrapped up the baby in cloths and made the baby a comfortable straw bed in a feeding trough. Joseph had been told what to call the baby: Jesus, which means Savior. The birth of any baby is a special event. Sometimes these days people announce it in the newspaper or on Facebook. But the birth announcement of Jesus was extraordinary, as would befit this huge cosmic event. Angels announced it to shepherds who were there that night looking after their sheep in the fields outside Bethlehem. Terrified as the shepherds were by the awesome sight of the angels, they realized that something big was going on and went into the town to see if they could find this baby. They had been told how to identify him. He would be wrapped in cloths and lying in a manger. It was a scene that they would never forget. The angel had described the coming of this baby as good news, and it was, and still is, the best possible news. Because through this child, who was both God and man, God was demonstrating that he very much still loves the human race. And through this child, and only through this child, people could find peace with God, peace with each other, and peace with themselves. Your next stop is 15 Stoke Fields. You're almost there.